Good morning, yogis, and welcome to a 15-minute spinal mobility class. The class today is very much going to be focused on creating a lot more movement through that spinal region. We're going to be focusing a little bit on the hips and the shoulders as well, as they are so integrated to our spine. The class is going to be perfect for you to do first thing in the morning, just to really wake up the body. Or if you've been sat at a desk all day long and you're feeling some tightness in the shoulders and the back, then this class is going to be perfect for you. We're going to start in a comfortable seated position. Cross-legged is always very nice for this. We're going to draw the spine really nice and long here, so stacking each of those vertebrae above one another all the way up towards the neck, and then the neck is aligned with the spine as well. We're going to roll those shoulders all the way up around the ears, send the shoulder blades down the back, draw the hands towards the knees, and then close down your eyes. And just use this space to settle into your breath. We're going to take a nice deep inhale through the nose, fill the lungs, feel the chest rise. And then exhale smoothly through the mouth, releasing all of the breath from the body here. Do that a couple of times. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale smoothly through the mouth. And then just allow your breath to settle into a natural pace, one that flows easily for you. Noticing that rush of energy that comes into the body on the inhale, and the softening, the relaxation that comes with the exhale. On your next inhale, you're going to drop the chin down towards the top of the chest, keeping those eyes closed here, facing the head down towards the mat. We're then going to take our hands to the area between the shoulders and the neck, this nice squidgy muscly area, and we're going to give ourselves a little self-massage here, just pinching at those muscles and starting to soften them up. Then release the hands back down towards the knees. Start to draw the head back up through center and allow the head to fall all the way back. So now you're facing up to the sky, feeling the stretch in the front of the neck. Draw the head back through center, drop the chin back down towards the top of the chest, and just send the head round in some deep neck circles here, moving nice and slowly. Send the head back in the opposite direction. And then draw the head back to center, fluttering open the eyelids now. We're going to start to work through some seated cat-cows here. So as we inhale, keeping those hands on the knees, we're going to draw the shoulders back, start to puff out the chest. Lead with the chin in the chest and come all the way forward down towards the floor. Then as you exhale, you're going to draw the shoulders forward, round the spine, roll it back and look in towards the belly. Inhale, draw the shoulders back, push the chest out, draw forwards. Exhale, round the spine. Continue to move like this at the rhythm of your breath, so at the pace that feels comfortable for you. Each time trying to get a little bit deeper in this movement. On your next exhale, as you roll back, we're going to settle here and we're just going to take a little rock from side to side on the buttocks. And then as we draw forward, we're going to swing the knees underneath us and move ourselves up into tabletop position. Coming on to the hands and the knees, hands with a nice wide grip below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Let's move through some cat-cows in this position now. Inhale, push the belly down, shine the heart forward, look up to the sky. Exhale, round the spine, drop the head between the shoulders, look into the belly. Inhale, push that belly down, shine the heart forward. Exhale, round the spine. A couple more rounds like this. Option to add any extra movement that feels nice, maybe taking those hips a little from side to side or rolling through the shoulders, making some circles. Then on your next exhale, coming back to a flat back, keeping those hips nice and high above the knees, we walk the hands all the way out towards the edges of the mat. And then we melt the chest down towards the floor, coming to Anahata, our extended puppy pose. Either dropping down onto the forehead, or if you want the deeper stretch in that shoulders, try coming onto the chin here. Using the breath to melt the chest down. Then on your next inhale, pressing into the hands, slowly rising all the way back up. We're going to spread those hands really nice and wide towards the top of the mat here, rooting through the fingertips, rooting through the palms of those hands. We tuck the toes under the back, and then we fly the hips up and back and push into downward facing dog. Let's start to take a little pedal through this downward dog, bending each knee one at a time, pushing those hips really nice and high, driving the chest to the thighs. And just noticing here how you feel in this pose today. Maybe the backs of the legs are a little bit tight. Maybe the shoulders are still feeling a little sticky. But just work with it. And then find stillness in this pose. We're really driving the chest towards the thighs here, drawing the shoulder blades apart so we're getting really nice and flat across the back. On your next inhale, you're going to start to round the spine, draw the body forward, come all the way into your plank position, settling into a nice straight line, pushing back into those heels so those legs are nice and engaged. Squeeze the core, suck the belly in towards the spine. And then as we exhale, we're going to bend the knees. We're going to fly the hips back to downward facing dog. Okay, let's do that again, a little bit more fluid this time. As we inhale, we roll forward, coming into our plank. And then as we exhale, we look forward, send those hips back, curve the spine, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll it forward. And exhale, wave it back. Just making some nice waves with our spine here. Moving at the rhythm of your own breath. And then arriving back to your downward facing dog. We're going to drop those knees back down towards the mat, come back to tabletop, settle the hands underneath the shoulders, take a deep inhale, sweep the right arm up towards the sky. As you exhale, you're going to draw that right arm down, thread it underneath the left arm, and then reach for this left shoulder blade here, look up to the sky. Inhale, sweep the arm out. Exhale, draw it down and wrap around. Inhale out. And exhale, wrap it around. One more time like this, inhale out. This time, as we exhale, we're going to draw the arm down onto the mat, drop the shoulder and the head towards the mat here. You can either keep the left hand in front of you, or you can take this left hand all the way behind the back and reach for the top of the right thigh. Just feeling into that right shoulder here. Breathe deeply. And then releasing that left hand, drawing it back towards the side of the head. Press back up, come back to your tabletop. Take a deep inhale, sweep the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, draw it down, wrap around. Inhale up. Exhale, wrap it around. Inhale it up. Exhale, wrap around. Inhale, open. And this time as you exhale, we come down onto that shoulder. Drop the head towards the mat. Again, option to keep the right hand in front of you or to take it all the way behind the back, reaching for the top of that left thigh. And then we release that right hand, we draw it back to the side of the head, we press ourselves back up, come back to your tabletop position. Spread the hands nice and wide, tuck the toes under, fly the hips up and back, come back to downward facing dog. This time on an inhale, we sweep the right leg up to the sky. We're going to put a bend in the knee here, stack the hips, opening up. And then we're going to make some nice deep circles with that hip. Moving in one direction and then going in the opposite direction. And then draw that right foot back down. Let's do that on the other side. Inhale the left leg up, put a bend in the knee and stack the hips, and then make those circles. And go back in the opposite direction. And then drop the foot back down. Come back to your downward facing dog. We're going to take these spinal waves once more. As we inhale, we round the spine, draw it forward. Exhale, bend the knees, curve that spine, wave it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, round it forward. Exhale, wave it back. Inhale, round. And exhale, wave it back. Settle back into your downward dog here. Maybe take a little pedal through those legs once more. And then drop both knees back down towards the mat. Untuck the toes. We're going to take each knee one at a time towards the very edges of the mat. Heels pointing in towards one another. Push the hips back, arrive into a wide leg child's pose, Balasana. Drop the forehead towards the mat. And just breathe deeply here. On your next inhale, start to lift the head and the chest slightly. We're going to walk the hands all the way over towards the right side, coming outside of the mat. Drop the head and the chest back down, feeling the stretch through the left side body here. Inhale, rise. Let's go over to the other side. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, rise back up, come all the way back to center. We're then going to use those hands to walk ourselves all the way up, coming here to kneeling. We're going to take a deep inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to twist in the right direction, drawing the left hand over that right knee. Right hand goes down and back behind you. Look back over the right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, take both arms up to the sky. And exhale, twist in the opposite direction. This time, look back over that left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, take both arms up to the sky. As we exhale, we draw the hands all the way down and back behind us, interlace the fingers, roll those shoulders back, look up to the sky. And then we release the hands from behind the back. We're going to drop ourselves down onto the buttocks, arriving back into a cross-legged seated position. Once more, drawing the spine really nice and long here, stacking the vertebrae above one another, drawing the neck aligned with the spine, drawing the hands towards the knees. Take a deep inhale through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and sigh it out. Draw the hands into prayer at heart center and say thank you to your body for this movement. Thank you to your mind for the space for practice. And use this energy to carry through with you the rest of the day, the rest of the week. Namaste. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed that quick 15-minute spinal mobility practice from here in Isla Mujeres. I'll have a few more videos like this for you in the coming weeks, so please stay tuned. Thank you so much.